An IMPD homicide cop believes community policing will help cut crime in Indianapolis. His dream is to reach at-risk kids by bringing a miniature city to schools. Scott Swan shows us how a cop who investigates violent crime is hoping to bring peace to the next generation.
Welcome to Enterprise City. This is the community policing initiative of the Him by Her Foundation. They've got a miniature bank, they've got a miniature barbershop, but they've got a full-size police officer. This is Harry Dunn. He's a homicide cop with IMPD. So this is your dream, is to have a community policing effort. How is this going to go into schools and help reduce crime?
Thank you, Scott. The Him by Her Foundation stands for Helping Improve Mankind by Healing Every Race. That's what the acronym stands for. This is a mobile program. The mobility of our program we find to be very important. This program, which teaches kids how to write resumes, how to do mock interviews, we help define the word professionalism. We teach them how to not only be the employer, but also how to become the business owner. This miniature city that you see here will actually fold up and go inside of a semi-trailer, and it'll come to a school near you. It can come to a community center, a local church as well, and this unfolds. It pulls out of the semi-trailer, unfolds inside the gymnasium, and we're there for a full week. We can cater to 125 kids that week. And if we enroll more than 125 kids at your school, we'll be there longer than a week. But the curriculum is Monday through Thursday as an after-school program. And we find it important that although we came in contact with your child and help educate your child and all the fundamental life skills that are important in life that can help reduce crime, but we also believe it's important for police officers to be mentors to these kids and to the families, so they become resource officers. They arrive after the kids have gone through the program. Police officers now have the opportunity to go knock on the door, ask mom how Johnny's doing, how's his grades, but they come as resource officers. And so we find it important that in the back of a squad car we have resources like an anti-bullying program that's partnered with Him by Her called Angels and Doves. Or maybe they have the opportunity to understand how important it is to join our armed forces. And we have recruiters that are some of the best in the nation that's going to help educate kids to understand that there are more excellent ways of living life. And so we believe as a crime model that school to prison pipeline, we can make an effective difference. We can cater up to 13,500 kids a year. That semi-trailer travels all over the state of Indiana. So we're not just limited to Marion County. So that's why I say police officers as a whole, but I do know that the Indianapolis Metropolitan Police Department has already agreed to work with Him by Her to become those resource officers. And it's important because we care, and we want people to know that we care. We have programs where Charles Schwab has offered a ton of help and has already been engaged, and they're offering financial literacy training for public safety officers, for the kids to go through the program. Everybody needs financial literacy training. And so we find it important, all the different collaborative efforts that we've made in the community to say, hey, look, this is a one-stop option. We have mental health services. We teach anger management classes, right? We find it to be interesting that when an adult even gets involved in a child's life, that they're helping raise that child, but what is that adult doing for a living? Right. So we have the industrial city where we teach adults vocational skills. 14 different vocational skills we teach them, Scott.
We're scratching the surface here of what this Enterprise City and the Him by Her Foundation does. We've got a link on WTHR.com. You'll find more about that. And let's right now go back to you.
All right, remember you can learn more about that on our website at WTHR.com.